Rose danced circles around them all. It was a wild time in our little Ezinye town in Asaba, Delta State of Nigeria, and nobody could stop talking about Queen Rose. She was a real queen, of course. Every man wanted her, but she didn't want anyone. For suitors came to woo her, each more desperate than the last. I watched it all happen. My name is Awil, and I've lived in this town my whole life. Queen Rose was someone special, even from a young age. She was the kind of girl who could make heads turn just by walking into a room. But it wasn't just her looks. It was the way she moved, like she was always hearing music that the rest of us couldn't. When she danced, everything else stopped. Even the wind seemed to wait for her. By the time she turned 25, the whole town was buzzing about who would marry Queen Rose. 4 men stepped forward, each hoping to win her over. First, there was Jide, a rich trader from the next town of Ebuzo. He came with all the flashy gifts you could imagine, gold, jewelry, you name it. But Rose? She laughed. Said she couldn't dance with heavy gold weighing her down. Next was Emeka, the Ezinye town's best wrestler, all muscle and pride. He figured he could just charm her with his strength. He threw around barrels in the marketplace to show off, making a big deal out of it. Queen Rose. She clapped politely, then said she preferred dancing to fighting. Then came Kosisona, a poet. He was all about sweet words and romantic gestures. He wrote poems about her eyes, her smile and her steps. But Queen Rose. She smiled at him kindly and told him that words couldn't keep up with her feet. The last one was a bit of a shock. Ikin, the quiet farmer. He wasn't flashy, he didn't have muscles, and he wasn't a poet. He was just steady and hardworking. Everyone thought maybe he'd be the one to calm her down. Queen Rose. She looked him straight in the eye and said, "The soil may stay still, but I don't." And that was it. For suitors, rejected. She didn't marry any of them. The town was in an uproar. How could Queen Rose not settle down? Wasn't that what every woman was supposed to do? But Queen Rose didn't care. She kept dancing, night after night, in the square, by the river, wherever she pleased. I remember the last time I saw her. It was late, and she was dancing alone under the stars. I asked her why she turned them all down. She smiled, and said, "Why should I stop moving for anyone? Life's a dance, I will. I'll keep going until the music stops." Queen Rose never married. And you know what? She's still dancing, somewhere out there. I'm sure of it.